Okay, hi. Long time no podcast. I thought I would do a kind of once in a lifetime knitting vlog from Svalbard. I have gotten some yarn here and I finished up some things here. And before I run off and head back to Oslo, I thought I would show you some things. First of all, I finished this to bring with me. This is the, why am I forgetting? Brio Ripple Wrap by Stephen West. And it has come in very handy. It's actually not that cold here. It's very cold today because it's quite windy, and I just went looking for ptarmigan and couldn't find them. And it was very windy up on the side of the hill, and I didn't bring the right clothing, so froze to death. But anyways, this was really good in the on nights when not nights, there are no nights. I'm here for polar day or midnight sun season, so it has not been dark since I've been here. But if I was going out and wanted to be sort of cute and not super functional, then I would wear this. But you know, a scarf is not super great if you're like being very active. So I went dog sledding, did not bring this. I went hiking, did not bring this. But like to dinner, I brought this, and it's very warm and cozy because I've been walking everywhere. There's no point in taking a car. This whole town is walkable from end to end and side to side. So I brought that with me, and then on the plane here and just about everywhere that I've been knitting here, I've been working on my Musselburgh hat. That's usually my cinema knitting when I'm back home. And this is Scar. It's a line from Scar Tissue by the Red Hot Chili Peppers, but this yarn is by M to the Third. Jaw something. I forgot. Yeah, so I thought it would be really cool if I finished this here, and it would be my Musselburgh hat, but I am on the decreases, haven't quite finished yet, but I will be shortly. I might have a little bit of time to knit before my shuttle comes back to the airport. I won't finish it, but I will probably finish it. I will most definitely finish it on some flight back to the States. And I love this color. Jaw. Broken jaw, that line. Okay, so there's that. And then I went to the Husky Cafe and or Cafe Huskies, and knit there and had a bagel with brie and some kind of salami meat thing and cloudberries. If you watch Arne and Carlos, you've heard of cloudberries, and that was really good. And I finished up the toe on this sock. This is I think it's called the leap year sock. It's the leap year sock by, gosh, I'm not remembering anything, but I'm just kind of doing this on the fly too. You know, that sock designer that has all the cool colorwork stuff and the cuff club. Summer Lee knits, and this is a free pattern. It has a cat hair. Oh, how sweet. Yeah, free pattern, and this is an oyster by Sweet Cherry Knits on Etsy. So yeah, finish that sock, and I have the yarn to do to cast on the other one, which I might do on the plane. I also brought with me my whale sweater, but I don't know that I'm actually going to get to that because I have to get out my iPad and look at the chart and all of that. And then I was at Freuna, which is like a cafe and little boutique-y place, and it has a yarn store in the corner, and that's on Spitsbergen, this island in Longyearbyen, and they had Let Lopi, which I've never actually touched Let Lopi before, and it's a bit more rustic than I imagined. I don't know what I was picturing. I think I was thinking Let Lopi were those big cakes that people are knitting from. But this is, oh, that's a pretty good, this lighting is beautiful. This, is, very twisty, and quite rustic, but, it's very nice. It's Icelandic, so I don't think I've actually acquired any, Norwegian wool yet, unless there's some, no, I didn't end up getting that. So anyway, I got the yarn to make a sweater that I found in a book at Freuna. There was another knitter there looking at a pattern book, and she was picking out colors, and I was like, oh, what are you gonna knit? And she showed me the sweater she was planning on knitting, and then she left, and she's a student here, so she moved here about a year ago, and she's studying, she's studying at the university here, or doing a transfer or research or something. And she showed me the sweater, and she put the book back when she left, and I pulled it out, and then I found this sweater that has polar bears on it. So it's, if you look on Ravelry for polar bear sweater, that will come up in English. The pattern I found is in Norwegian, but you can translate it easy enough. So there's like a main color, and then there's some stripes, and then the main color kind of comes through, and the polar bear is the main color. So my main color will be this my main color will be this light color, and then the bar where the polar bear comes through is black, and then there's some like stripes and some weird designs that kind of overlap in the pink and green. And this was very, very affordable. I think it was like around $5. Everything, the kroner is about 10 times the US dollar. So if it's like 50 kroner, it's $5 US. So that's been pretty easy. And there's no taxes on in Svalbard. So you don't have to worry about figuring out that either. So I bought all the yarn to make that sweater. And so I think in the end the sweater was less than, I got all this yarn, I think for less than 100 US. So I needed 10 balls of and I got a little extra than I needed. I got 10 balls of the main color, and then 2 each of the other colors except one. I think I got 3. So I got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 17 balls. Plus I got this, which was quite a bit more expensive. I think this was about 180 kroner. And this is Dale Garn. Is that the same? No, this is Dale Garn. Maybe this is Norwegian. And this is mohair, silk, and wool. And this might be Norwegian because houseofyarn.no, but I don't know where the content comes from. And then they gave me a discount because it was, I think, Thursday night when I was there, and it was Strika Cafe. So it was a knit cafe that night. I didn't go. I was nervous because I was afraid, I didn't want to make everyone speak English. No doubt they would have without a problem, but I didn't know if it was, I don't know. I chickened out. But anyways, next time I come here, I will speak fluent English, and then I won't care. And then I got 2 balls of this merino baby wool. And this is basically a sock yarn. It is superwash, 100% superwash merino. It says to use, it's 50 grams and 175 meters. So maybe it's closer to a sport weight. And it says to use a size 3 needle, but I'll probably just use a size 2 and make some socks. I've got 2 balls of those. And that is all. I think that just about does it. I'm going to smash all these into a packing cube and into the extra suitcase that I brought. And then I'm headed to Oslo and this afternoon. And I'm staying by the Mall of Oslo, and there's a yarn store inside of there, and the mall closes at 10 o'clock at night, so I think I can go yarn shopping tonight and stuff some more stuff in my bag. And then I will be back in the States on Wednesday, and start planning my next trip to Svalbard. I highly recommend it. This place is absolutely incredible. It's been really eye-opening to see that the polar ice caps are melting. I haven't seen any ice caps, but it's been unseasonably warm here. The ice cave that I was supposed to visit has melted for the first winter ever, and it's just not there. That was awful. It wasn't awful for me that I didn't get to go. It was awful that that happened. you could see like the hurt in the tour guide's eyes when he had to explain that, no, we can't go, it's gone. It has rained here. It's not supposed to rain here. It's rained here several times while I was here. This is a desert. It's not supposed to rain. It's supposed to snow. And yeah, even if it, is it supposed to snow or is this, I don't know. Yeah, of course it's supposed to snow, but yeah, it's just so wet. We took the dogs out and they had to work really hard to get through some of the slush and the really sticky snow. And they were like pretty tired on the way back because it was so warm out. It was only 36 degrees. But they were super excited to be out running. I think it had been a couple days since they were out and they were just like so excited. Like our van pulled in the driveway and they just went wild. They're like, oh my God, it's time to go running. And they're super cuddly and super nice. And yeah, I've been able to see lots of animals and birds, and even though I didn't get to see the ptarmigan this morning, and yeah, lots of birds I didn't really know existed. And yeah, it's been a good time. It's genuinely one of the most amazing places I've ever seen, and it's just been super special to be here. And great yarn. Yeah, the grocery store has yarn too. I didn't buy any of that. That was Viking of Norway, or Viking of Norway, I think. I didn't buy any of that. It seemed a bit meh, just kind of like solid colors, and didn't really need it, but very affordable. Oh, I did also get knitting needles at the grocery store. Addie, I got these. I needed 2 sizes for the sweater. I figured I would cast it on. I didn't end up doing that, but prices, these were like 80 kroner, so like $8. Yeah, they were exactly 80 kroner each, which seems extremely well priced. I think they would be a lot more than that in the States because of tariffs and things, and I don't know, maybe not, but it seemed like a good price, so I grabbed them, and I might cast on the sweater on the plane and just grab one ball out of my bag and make sure I have the right needles. And that's it. So yeah, I will do another podcast very soon with some of the other stuff that I have at home and show you this hat that I will finish on the plane. And otherwise, thanks so much. Consider visiting Svalbard. And I'll see you next time. Bye.